Hopefully. This is as good as I can do as far as lights go. It's just going to be a bad night for light. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hello, everybody. Sorry about the lighting tonight. It just is what it is. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm hoping we have more people. I need to hop on to YouTube real quick because okay. I guess I really don't need to, but again, I just want to make sure that we all understand. I'm feeling about 95% better. I was. Very good points. Michael, we talked about that. Okay. I don't. Michael! Nobody has started. That is what I was talking to you about last night. Now drop it. Because if it doesn't, you're going to be dropped. I promise. Predecessor, if it gets any worse than this, I've already talked to Carol. Michael, make a choice right now. Michael, we're here to have fun. We'll see. Okay. I do have a real quick announcement that I need to make. my lights are bad in the room, and I didn't have time to get them going. We are starting off with TV cartoons and kid shows. These may or may not be easy. And as Carol said, we are moving past it. In what episode of Bugs Bunny did Bugs first say, "What's up, Doc"? A, the wild hare. B, "What's up, Doc"? Operation Rabbit or Blooper Bunny? I will say that again. One more time. Oh, gosh. Okay, never mind. In what episode of Bugs Bunny did Bugs first say, "What's up, Doc"? The wild hare. "What's up, Doc"? Operation Rabbit or Blooper Bunny? With that, the game is on. And Niels, are you playing or are you watching? Looks like I have 2 C's and a "What's up, Doc". Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click how do I know? I'm not sure how I get my answer. This better not be one of... You know what, guys? Hold on. Because I have no idea. We're not going to be able to do this one. Great. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that one. Because it is not working. So, I don't know, and I'm not going to go there. Okay, so this is 157 classic TV questions. Now, these are ranked from hardest to easiest. I apologize, or easiest to hardest. I apologize ahead of time if I say names wrong. Mork and Mindy, 1978. Starred Pam Dawber as Mindy, a woman who takes in an alien named Mork, played by which soon-to-become legendary funny man? Who was the funny man? give everybody else a chance to answer. I will repeat the question. Okay, we got 2 answers. It was Robin Williams. Good job. Initially airing as a television star in 1976. Initially airing as a television show in 1976, how many angels are typically represented by Charlie's Angels? As I said, eventually these will get harder. It is 3. A male collie named Pal was the first dog to portray what legendary and female title character on television? What character did Pal play? A male collie named Pal was the first dog to portray what legendary and female title character on television? Yes. Premiering in 1999 as the second series in the successful Law & Order franchise, what does SVU stand for in Law & Order SVU? Good job, everybody. A popular sitcom that ran from 1952 to 1966 was The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, starring what real life capital or quotation mark N quotation mark family. It is also the surname of country singer Willie, as well as British naval hero Horatio. What was the family name? It is the Nelson family. What 1960s sci-fi TV show co-starring Joan Lockhart and Bill Mumy is about the Robinson family and their space mission that went off course? It was later adapted into a 1998 Stephen Hopkins film and a 2018 Netflix series. So is everybody else. So we're doing good tonight. I don't know what happened to Niels. Yes, good job, guys. The running joke that the TV family was so wholesome that they never used a bathroom started because the network wouldn't allow a toilet to be shown on screen. What was the title of the groovy 1969 sitcom? Ooh, you guys are quiet on this one. I told you it would start getting harder. It is the Brady Bunch. Good job, Carol. Superintendent Chalmers and Principal Skinner take a trip to Cincy in the Road to Cincinnati, a season 32 episode of what long-running animated series? Michael? Those emojis? We talked about this last night. It's okay to get wrong answers. Predecessor, you good? Okay. It is The Simpsons. Good job, everybody. In 1965, TV cartoon special for what comic strip character? Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. In 1965, TV cartoon special for what comic strip character does he get a small holiday tree with almost no leaves on it? Now it says 1965, but I'm pretty sure that it is on every Christmas. Hey, Jake. We are not going to do this, Michael. It is Charlie Brown. What popular ABC sitcom running from 1964 to 1972 was about an ad exec, Darren, and his marriage to Samantha, who has magical powers? It was reimagined into a 2005 Will Ferrell romantic comedy that was not so popular. What is the name of that show? If we get through these before the time is up, good job, everybody. It was Bewitched. California, Here We Come, right back where we started from, is a lyric from Phantom Planet song California, which was famously used as the theme song for what early 2000s teen drama? What was the name of that show? And it's okay if you don't know. I don't know if Jake is still here. It is the OC, which stands for, I believe, Orange County. Airing from 1972 to 1982, what CBS dramedy series is based on Richard Hooker's 1968 book, which was a novel about three Army doctors. What was the name of that show? Again, airing from we got answers. My mom's dad, when we visited, would not let us watch this show. True story. What CBS sketch variety show aired from 1967 to 1678 and featured the titular comedian as well as Harvey Korman and Vicki Lawrence? It produced a popular spin-off, Mama's Family. Oh, sorry. What CBS sketch variety show aired from 1967 to 1978 and featured the titular comedian as well as Harvey Korman and Vicki Lawrence? It produced a popular spin-off of Mama's Family. Because you got the answer right, Michael. That's why she was giving you a compliment. I don't have an answer from Michael. It was the Carol Burnett Show. What popular 1950s sitcom starring Robert Young and Jane Wyatt dealt with the problems of the Anderson family? Its title implies that the male head of the household was the main character. What was the name of that TV show? Just want to say, I've never seen it. Which ABC sitcom from 1985 followed the Seaver family of Long Island and featured Alan Thicke, Joanne Kearns, Kirk Cameron, and Tracy Gold? What was the name of that series? Yes, it was Growing Pains. Good job, everybody. What classic 1970s sitcom and spin-off generator was based on the British comedy Till Death Do Us Part and featured Sally Struthers as Gloria Stivic? In later seasons, they added a cute kid with Danielle something as Stephanie Mills. What was the name of that sitcom? that, I think it was the last season when they added Stephanie Mills. I think that was one of the hardest hitting shows that was on TV at that point. What spin-off of All in the Family, starting in 1975, featuring Sherman Hemsley and Isabel Stanford as the titular African-American couple, moving into a white high-rise building due to the success of the family's dry cleaning business. Good job, everybody. Which NBC sitcom that first aired in 1982 starred Michael J. Fox as Alex P. Keaton, a Republican trying to find common grounds with his liberal parents, played by Meredith Baxter and Michael Gross? What was the name of that show? I have one answer, two answers, waiting for two more. Ooh, this one goes way back. Way back. Good job, everybody. A statue outside New York's Port Authority bus station honors Jackie Gleason's bus driver. From what classic TV program? Why? You got it, Jake. Why are you crying? Oh. Just heard a cardinal singing. I loved this show. It was on every Saturday when I was a kid. Think it was replayed on Sundays. Yeah, that's the name of the guy. I want the name of the show. It is The Honeymooners. Don't, Michael, you didn't need to retract it. You could have left it. It was fine. Sam Malone and Diane Chambers are two of the main characters in what American sitcom television series that earned top 10 rating during 8 of its 11 seasons? What is the name of the show? Wow, feels like we've been on here for forever. It was Cheers. Okay. Which of the Golden Girl actresses was named the honorary mayor of Hollywood in 1955? Which of the Golden Girls actresses were named the honorary mayor of Hollywood in 1955? Golden Girls actresses. Remember, the Golden Girls did not come on the scene till much later. Jake, I'll give you... No, I can't do that. It was Betty White. She is the queen. I don't know what else to say. She did a lot for conservation, so my hat goes off to her. Set in Detroit, what 1990s sitcom featured real-life identical twins, Tia and Tamara Mowry, Mowry, as siblings who were separated at birth and reunited as teenagers? Betty White was amazing. Nope, it is becoming a really fun evening, and I'm enjoying it. You know, I don't remember this one, and I'm sure I watched it. It was... Do I have everybody's answer? Okay, it was Sister Sister. The fictional Atlanta interior decoration firm of Sugar Baker and Associates was the center of the action of what sitcom of the 1980s and 1990s? The fictional Atlanta interior decoration firm of Sugar Baker and Associates was the center of action of what sitcom of the 1980s and 1990s? Wow, guys. A little bit of competition. I don't know what to say. I feel like people are not getting this one. Nobody's giving me answers for this one. And by the way, I'm not keeping track of who's answering. Do I need to repeat it? I will. It wasn't a BS question. It was the next question. It is Designing Women. Okay. Ready? Are we ready for the next question? The Twilight Zone, the classic science fiction anthology that originally ran from 1959 to 1964 and now marathons on every major holiday, was created, hosted, and largely written by what TV writer with a wordy wit and a penchant for deep voiced narration in The Twilight Zone? Who was the writer? It was. Good job, guys. What CBS series featured Billy Joe, Bobby Joe, and Betty Joe? Takes place at the Shady Rest Hotel and is one of 3 shows about rural characters from Paul Henning. This show premiered after the Beverly Hillbillies and then produced its own spin-off, Green Acres. No, he wasn't. I'm sure we've all probably done that at some point. Fawlty Towers. That is a good British show. I am waiting on predecessor? It was Petticoat Junction. Okay. Whew. Sock it to me. Presidential candidate Richard Nixon uttered the famous catchphrase during a split-second guest appearance on what sketch comedy show in 1968? Sock it to me presidential candidate Richard Nixon uttered the famous catchphrase during a split-second guest appearance on what sketch comedy program in 1968? It was Laugh-In. Okay. Which 70s sitcom starring Penny Marshall and Cindy Williams was actually a spin-off of Happy Days, featuring two female friends of the Fonz? Which 70s sitcom, never mind, I will stop. It was Laverne and Shirley. Good job, everybody. What TV star also became, alongside her TV star husband, the first woman to head a major production company, producing shows like Star Trek and Mission Impossible? Ooh. Which TV star also became, alongside her TV star husband, the first woman to head a production company producing TV shows like Star Trek and Mission Impossible? Okay, so unless it's wrong, it was Lucille Ball. What popular TV puppet was painted with exactly 48 freckles? One for every state in the Union, when his title show first aired in 1947. What popular TV puppet was painted with exactly 48 freckles, one for every state in the Union, when his title show first aired in 1947? (1947). It was Howdy Doody. A figure in profile walks to center screen where it matches up with a single line drawing of that figure's face. This describes the opening sequence of a 1960s anthology series hosted by whom? Who was that host? I'd give you a clue, but that would be cheating. And by the way, tomorrow we are back to our regularly scheduled program. Oh, so what I was going to tell you guys is watching my shorts. Watching the shorts on my YouTube channel does not count towards the public watch hours. It was Alfred Hitchcock. The title character and her BFF, Ethel, worked in a chocolate factory, leading to some hilarious scenes with a conveyor belt in a 1952 episode of what classic TV series? The title character and her BFF, Ethel, work in a chocolate factory, leading to some hilarious scenes with a conveyor belt in a 1952 episode of what classic TV series? It was I Love Lucy. What sitcom starred Jackie Gleason as flustered bus driver Ralph Cramden, sharing a Brooklyn apartment with his wife Alice? The title implies that despite everything, they still love each other like they did right after getting married. Aw, that's so sweet. It was The Honeymooners. What 1964 to 1966 ABC sitcom, based in part on cartoons from The New Yorker, featured John Astin and Caroline Jones as an eccentric married couple? The show's humor mostly derived from their macabre sensibilities and how that went against expected behavior. It was The Addams Family. What children's show that ran weekdays on CBS from 1955 to 1984 was created by Bob Keeshan? Keeshan played, I'm probably really badly messing up that name. By the way, good job, everybody. Played the title character, but other characters included Mr. Green Jeans, Mr. Moose, and the Dancing Bear. What was the name of the show? It was Captain Kangaroo. What company employed actors like James Dean, Paul Newman, and Helen Hayes, as well as directors like Sidney Lumet and Robert Altman, on a classic television theater anthology show, partly to advertise its products like sliced cheese and Cheez Whiz? I'm looking for just the company, not the name of the show. I know I'm British. Uh, It is Kraft. Spinning off Different Strokes, the 1980s sitcom The Facts of Life mainly takes place at Eastland Schools, an old girls' private school located in the city of Peekskill, in what northeastern United States? Oh, sorry. You too, Jake. Have a great evening. Or maybe morning. By the way, we have 5 people in here. Oh, wait, I'm in here. Duh. I forgot about that. Right? Am I in there? No, I'm not in there. Ah. There is no final score. A funky Quincy Jones tune, subtitled The Street Beater, is the theme song for what 1970s sitcom set in South Central Los Angeles? A funky Quincy Jones tune, subtitled The Street Beater, is the theme song for what 1970s sitcom set in South Central Los Angeles? It was Sanford and Son. Which 1989 sci-fi series Scott, oh, I'm going to mess up his name. Hold on. I got to get into live. I don't like this. The bugs are loud tonight. So the actor's name, and it's not cheating. Oops, sorry. So the actor's name is... Okay, that's his name. So, he plays a time-hopping physicist who finds himself in position of correcting history's mistakes. What was the name of the show? Yeah, that's the actor's name. It was Quantum Leap. Car 54, Where Are You? was set and shot on location pretty far north of 54th Street in which New York brothel? That's not right. It is Boroughh. Guys don't have to keep... Why does it keep doing that? You guys, that's not the answer. New York City is divided into those. And which of these is Car 54, Where Are You? Shot and set on? Where was the set? Yeah, you don't have to retype what I type in, guys. I'm just typing it in because my spelling is bad. It is the Bronx. The Fall Guy, starring Lee Majors as Colt Seavers, a sometime bounty hunter with a career working what unsung Hollywood job? What was the Fall Guy's job? Yeah, well, what was his job in Hollywood? Yes, he was a bounty hunter, but what job in Hollywood was he? It was a stuntman. Okay. Question 41. An H-13 Sioux made frequent appearances on the popular TV series MASH. What type of transportation vehicle is an H-13 Sioux? We are on 41. of 157. Predecessor, do you know? Okay, it was a helicopter. In what classic cop show that started in 1951 did Jack Webb star as Joe Friday, a straight-laced policeman who caught criminals by the book? Its D name comes from a police method of systematically searching for something like a criminal. Okay. We probably will be ending around 8. If you haven't given this a like, make sure you give it a like. That helps me out. On the Roy Rogers Show, what joyful duet did Roy and his wife Dale Evans sing as the end credits rolled? Quite possibly. It was Happy Trails. Okay, you're going to have to bear with me on this one. Desi Arnaz didn't just play Lucille Ball's husband in I Love Lucy, but he was also her real-life husband. In what country was Arnaz born as? I'm going to... Oh, you're right. It was Cuba. Ready? Bob Denver, famous for being on Gilligan's Island, was also Maynard G. Krebs on what sitcom of the late 1950s and early 1960s? When Maynard showed up in the 1980s reunion movie, he explained that he had been marooned on a desert island, a nod to the actor's role as Gilligan. What was the name of that show? It was The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis. On the classic TV series The Brady Bunch, when the credits rolled, with the exception of the first season, which character was featured in the center square? On the classic TV series The Brady Bunch, when the credits rolled, with the exception of the first season, which character was featured in the center square? Yes, it was Alice. Agent Dale Cooper declares the coffee at the Double R Diner a damn fine cup in the first episode of what cult classic TV show? That light is really annoying. It was Twin Peaks. The sleepy town of Mount Airy, North Carolina, was the inspiration for what fictional town and its famous sheriff, both of whom appeared on the TV for the first time in 1960. What was the name of the town they inspired? Yes, Mayberry. Which American sitcom that debuted in 1984 starred Harry Anderson as New York City judge and musician Harry T. Stone? What was the name of that show? It was Night Court. You guys, ladies, do you want to continue or do you want to stop? We're an hour and 3 minutes. It is up to you. Just so you know, we're at question number 50. We're at question number 50. Carol? Yeah, I am too. It's been a week and my voice is a little used at the moment. Tonight was a very good night, I think. Everybody else agree? I might. Okay, I will remember to never give up on yourselves and always keep learning. Oh, you're welcome, predecessor. Again, it is only the only thing that counts towards the 3,000 and the 4,000 is the lives and the actual videos. So, yeah. And I will put that out probably in a video to the subscribers. It'll be a subscriber only thing. I think I can do that. So, yeah. Thanks for coming in. No. I mean, you can still watch them and you can still comment on them. But it's the videos and the lives. So if that, I'm going to let you go. I will talk to you later. Thanks for coming in. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Bye, Carol. Bye, predecessor.